Actually, last year's Thunder Bay show is the only, Woods show that we've ever had to cancel. So the only show that we didn't make it to. And if you, for anybody who might have seen our tour news last summer, that we had, just before hitting the road, everything else, we had been more prepared for last year's tour than any time before. Everything was, otherwise perfect. We took the van for an oil change, as we do, and then we loaded up. We got on the road, and then somewhere between Sault Ste. Marie and Wawa, our front, like our hood, came up and smashed our windshield into our faces. Like on the highway, just completely unexpectedly. And for the minute, we didn't even know what was happening. But it was on a Friday afternoon. We're supposed to play at Kilroy's, on Friday night, and then Friday afternoon, no one wants to do a glass repair job,
Right.
So we actually got towed back to Sault Ste. Marie, and so we had to cancel Thunder Bay last year, and then bust ass to get back on schedule. We had a show booked for Thunder Bay, and then it was something like the venue had to cancel on us, apparently. So instead, we're going to go play this St. Paul show, because we haven't been there since November 2008.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and but there's a big scene in St. Paul, so if you guys got your passports, and you can make the trip, carpool and go down there.
That's right.
Check that out.
Or you guys are playing Winnipeg as well, so there's...
Oh, yeah, totally.
You don't even need your passport to go to Winnipeg.
Pardon me?
You don't even need your passport to go to Winnipeg.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think we've ever had what we considered a good show in Thunder Bay. I think we've played there 3 times.
Yeah.
But we always say, where do we sound best on stage in all of North America? And I always say Kilroy's. It's because we play there, and something about that PA is so massive, and I mean, just to talk Kilroy's up for a minute, even though there's nobody there, there's always maybe Sean, and there's maybe 10 other guys there.
Yeah.
And then but it'll be I'll do clean vocals, and I feel like they hit the far wall. I have such awesome monitoring, and I have such a good time on stage there usually, because it's just so it feels easy, effortless to play.
Right.
But we've never had a good show there yet. So I'll tell you what, if our plan right now is, we're going to play that St. Paul show, and then we do our tour, but then we're also planning to kind of play, I don't know, it would be the Midwest, I guess. We're going to play Detroit, Chicago, Milwaukee, that kind of thing.
Right.
So there's the option that if we had a good Thunder Bay show, that, we could slip back up into Canada and still do that on the way home.
Perfect.
So maybe it'll be the last date that we do next, the last date that we do on this tour in June.
And something that I just wanted to mention, something that I noticed recently I thought was kind of neat too, the interlude on Woods 4.
Yes.
That Muskox did.
Yes.
Nathaniel, his brother...
Oh, pardon me, can I interrupt for 1 second?
Absolutely.
Okay, sorry. Give me just 1 second here. I think I just got a call that the Maddens, Evan and Shane, are traveling, are crossing the border. And,
okay.
I think I was going to mention something too about that's for touring for us. It's we have 2 Canadian guys and 2 American guys in the band, so it's we need paperwork for every single thing that we need to do. We need a visa to play in Canada, we need a visa to play in the States.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yikes, I know. And for anybody who's ever had to do these things, if you ask them about it, it'd be I think everybody would agree that it's a huge headache and a whole lot of hoops you have to jump through to get proper paperwork.
No doubt.
But I mean that's the only way that we can imagine doing it at this point.
Yeah.
You can't mess with the border, man. So so anyway, those guys are coming in sometime soon.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Sorry, you're saying the interlude?
Yeah, interlude. Nathaniel of Muskox, his brother Simon actually used to be a programmer here at the station.
Oh, cool. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we knew Nathaniel from Adrian Bromley,
right?
Who then on Adrian Bromley's label then was going to release the first Muskox CD, and so that's how we met him in the first place. And then we played, Adrian Bromley's memorial with him, and then we played, a few shows in Southern Ontario with Muskox, where he came out and opened for us. And so yeah, he's a really talented guy, as are Raphael and another guy out there who also played cello on those songs. We got in touch with them, and when we were doing Woods 4, we just wrote and said, hey, we're doing this record. We'll send you some demos if you listen to them, and if there's anything that catches your ear that you'd like to contribute to. And so then, sure enough, they did, and they came through really well. It's kind of like we were going to write the record without those elements, and then it just happened that as we were putting the finishing touches on the record, that they were able to contribute in such a big way. And to me, like I can't imagine Woods 4 without having them on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely worked very, very well.
Yeah.
Well, David, I'm sure that you've probably got to put your pants on or something like that before you head out
Yes,
to the border.
Sure.
But